Salutations and greetings to one and all, and welcome to another edition of WTF. What the flip, what the frack, what the French toast. This is a reaction podcast where we look into things that have been previously recorded and we're going to give you our own spin on it. And as always, this and other podcasts in the Jazzy Groove Rainy Day Podcast family are brought to you by the power of 5. If you like what we're doing, you want to see more of it, at the very least, support the channel, hit the like button. It's free and helps us go a long way in bringing more of our content to more people out there. And with that being said, let's get into it. Today's podcast, once again in dealing with our old friend delusion, is women's doublespeak, otherwise known as Womaneese, and most commonly referred to as what they say versus what they mean. Now, this is going to be a multi-part podcast, and we're going to go into it on different episodes and different podcast formats and things like that. But we're going to get started with doublespeak. And this is when a woman says one thing, but she means something else. And for whatever reason, doesn't have either the wherewithal, the fortitude, or the common sense to say what she really means. And thus comes off incredibly stupid. Now, we're going to frame all this with the knowledge that we as men are by and large logical. You tell us something, we take it for what it is. And that's why you get a lot of arguments with men and women about things that they hear. Because a man will pretty much regurgitate and give you back exactly what he was given. No fluff, no filler, nothing. Just, this is what was told me. I said it before and I'll say it again. One of the best skits I had seen in a long time was on Blue Collar Comedy with Bill Engvert. He was in the gym with his friend, and they were doing abs and stuff like that. And he turns to Bill and says, "You know, I'm getting a divorce." And Bill says, "Oh man, that sucks. Could you squat me? Or spot me, whatever it is." And then he goes home and tells his wife that his friend is getting divorced. Now, keep in mind that this is exactly what he heard. So he told her exactly what was told. My wife and I are getting a divorce. That's it. Anything else that has been said is pure conjecture and speculation on his part. It's not called for, it's not needed, so he does not put it in. And what's the first thing she's asking? What did he do? How did it happen? Is he going to be all right? What about the kids? This, that, and the other thing. Things that flesh out the conversation, but have no direct input to it. A better example. If we were talking and you told me that it's cold outside. It's cold. And I went back and told my woman, my friend just told me it's cold outside. What I'm looking to hear is, oh, okay, that's either cool or that's bad or whatever that, and then it keeps it rolling. I'm not looking for, how does he know? Who told him? Did he put his head outside? This, that, and the other thing. I don't care about any of that. Because that's not what I was told. And that is one of the primary differences, between men and women, is the fact that we process information differently. Men are concise and to the point. Women are extraneous and like to fill in the gaps, whether they're there or not. Because if I tell you something, 1 + 1 is 2, and you ask me, how do you know? That tells me right there, you're looking for something that is extraneous to our conversation. And depending upon my mood, I'll either entertain it or okay, that's fine. Knowing what I said was the truth, because this is exactly what was told me. But that's, and what does that have to do with doublespeak? Because doublespeak in and of itself means that you say one thing, but you mean another. I'll give you the classic example of that. Group of girls are going out on the town. And you got one girl who doesn't look as nice as the others, decides to wear this dress that does nothing for her. It's not flattering, it's not revealing, it's nothing. It could be a smock. It could be a tent. But she's like, I'm gonna wear it. And she goes to her friends, and they're talking before they leave. They're at the house, they're talking instead of the thing. And she goes, what do you guys think about this? And each and every girl there will give the politically correct answer. Oh, you look stunning. You look marvelous. Girl, our guy's going to be lucky to have you. This, that, and the other thing. Everything. But what are they thinking? They're probably more than likely thinking, that ain't it. She's going to be a wingman tonight. She ain't getting over. She ain't pulling nothing. And there are two reasons for that answer. For the first answer, it's politically correct. They won't get into trouble. No egos will be bruised, no feathers will be ruffled, and everything will be fine. The other answer, and more insidious but more likely to the point, is she just took herself out of the equation. I'm not going to put her back into it. That's one less woman I've got to compete with. And let's keep it real while we're on that topic. Let's be completely honest. Life is a competition. No matter what you do, when you interact with more than one person, you are in direct competition with them. We're going to go over to our dear friends, Myron and Walter, Fresh and Fit, and heads up to all those wonderful people. And we're going to see what they're talking about. Let's get over there and let's get into it.
It's nobody's fault. So how the baby got here?
Yes,
it's somebody's fault.
I don't think women can say men ain't shit if you have the kids.
I guess it's my fault because I wanted the baby. Well, that's what women want. We want to get married. We want to drink wet, and we want kids. So if it got to be our fault, the truth that we want to have a baby in this our body, then I guess it's our fault.
Okay.
And then it's the man's that's weak.
Hold the phone. The man is weak. Weak for what reason? That's all I want to know. What reason can you think of to make this man weak? Let's listen to it and see what she has to say about that.
They weak. They weak. How you not take care of your flesh and blood? You weak.
Let's break that down for a bit. You're not taking care of your flesh and blood. Now, yes, there are guys out there who don't do that. But a lot of times, more times than you care to think about, it's because the woman has opted that way. She doesn't want the guy in her life anymore. And she's bitter, so what does she do? She poisons the child. That's simple. She poisons the child's mind, so the child grows up thinking, he ain't nothing because he wasn't there for me. And I don't care how many times you tell the child, it wasn't my choice not to be there. All they know, he wasn't there because mama said so. But if mama told you the truth, you might not have such a high opinion of her. And even then, nah, because it's the mama. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, but you picked him, though.
Yeah, but you're still weak.
That's the type of man
You picked a weak man.
You picked him.
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, but at the same time, you shouldn't be weak.
Man. You can pick the man.
And I thought you had high standards.
With.
What happened to that?
You shouldn't be weak.
I thought you had high standards.
I do. I had my kids young. I don't have no babies right now.
Oh, young.
Doesn't make anything any less relevant. And let's be honest again. It's not that men are weak. It's the men you deal with that are weak. That's right. I said it. I say it again. It's the men you deal with. But because you have that hive mind and that mentality where you can do no wrong, you're gonna plaster the entire population of men with that problem when you only deal with 5 to 10% of the men. So again, men aren't weak. It's the men you deal with. And they're not weak. They just know they have options. And they aren't afraid to exercise them. So, again, what you saying? That's doublespeak. Men are weak. No, your men are weak. You just don't have the balls to say it. You won't say it. Because if you admit to that, that puts the hive mind mentality of women at risk because now someone's speaking out against it. And also, more importantly, if that's true, then you have to honestly start questioning other things you believe in. And that's why going against something can be a slippery slope. Because everything begins to unravel. If you don't believe in this, is that right? If that's wrong, what about that? And if that's wrong, what about that? And before you know it, everything that you believed in down to the very core is now in jeopardy. And that's why a lot of people, and to get political for a second, a lot of people in authoritarian positions don't like their people thinking. Because when you think, you question. When you question, you can cause trouble. That's it. Let's get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Feed on tip $35. I never donate, but the 304 next to Myron is definitely in her own bubble whenever body on the pod and at home can tell you didn't have to tell us. You remind me of Sandy from SpongeBob, just more dumber. Grand STFU. Grammar, speech, everything off ab you.
No, it was actually Patrick that was dumb.
Excuse me. No, it's you that's dumb, like he said. Because it wasn't about being dumb. But you heard Sandy, you heard SpongeBob, so you said, okay, it's got to be somebody dumb, and it's not Sandy. Nobody said Sandy was dumb. But you? Come on now. Can't nobody be this stupid? Nobody. Can't nobody be this stupid? And I don't care what you think or what you say or what you do or anything like that. You're coming across as a low IQ person, a mouth breather, a knuckle dragger. Because a lot of things that you have a point of contention with don't need to have a point of contention. Or if the guy was joking about you and said that, basically said that you remind him of Sandy from SpongeBob SquarePants. Where in that was a reference to someone's brain power? Because I didn't watch the show, but if you watch the show enough, you know that Sandy was one of the more intelligent people on the concept. Sandy was an intelligent squirrel who lived with them down in Bikini Bottom. Everybody knows it. Everybody but her. Patty's the dumb one, not Sandy. Nobody said she was stupid. But I'm coming across saying, you're stupid for that idiotic reference. Let's get back to it again.
It was Patrick, dummy. Yep, I live in a bubble like Sandy.
Interesting. All right. Guys.
You see that? Yeah, I live in a bubble like Sandy. She heard the question, but she decided she was going to throw a zinger in there. But it didn't hit because nobody understood where it came from. Hence the the awkward laughter. God, you're stupid.
Guys, 4K. What are we at here? We got like
we have 3.7.
Yeah, we got 5,500 you guys watching right now on YouTube. Can we update that, Bills? Let's hit. We need to get 4K likes. God damn it, guys! And then we're gonna be switching to Rumble. What do we got here? What's up next? Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. Proverbs 27:6. Ladies, do you think women that expose your man's sexual infidelity are actually looking out for you, or are they jealous of your relationship and just trying to hurt you to steal your man?
Good question. Very good question. And I think a lot of women who choose to expose someone's sexual infidelity, in other words, yo, your man's cheating on you. A lot of them are jealous. And I don't even think they're trying to steal your man, because a lot of them don't want to do it. They just don't want to see you happy. Misery loves company. So they're not trying to steal them. They just want you to be alone and miserable like they are. That's why they'll tell you. A lot of times, and you'll hear this from a lot of different people, and it doesn't make it any more or less true. It's just one of those isms that if you listen to it and apply it, it could lead you to better things. And that's this. If you don't have anything nice to say, say nothing. I can't tell you how many times during the course of a day someone will say something to me and I'll instantly have something to say. Instantly. Because my brain works very, very quickly, and it also is very, very sarcastic. So you got something to say, I got an answer for you. And right before I say it, my brain will say, whoa. It'll give the common sense test. Is it right? Is it just? Is it kind? Is it fair? And if any of those answers are no, I don't say it. You can think what you want. And even if it is right, a lot of times I won't say anything because nobody cares what I think. Not in the total scheme of things. Yeah, you're right, yeah. Just to shut me up. And because I don't operate like that, rather than put myself in that position and have to rip them apart and totally give them a brand new one, don't say anything. Because whether they accept it or not, they'll get theirs. Now, because people are the way they are nowadays, they don't even notice it. They'll get roasted and not even see it. And they don't see it because it doesn't fit their worldview. He ain't talking about me? Yes, he is. But you don't hear that. You don't want to know that. So why even bother with it? Let's get back to it.
Wait. What do you guys think?
I don't know.
I feel like we should start from this side now because she's been talking a lot now. Let somebody
For
else
real.
talk. Can we start from this side?
It depends on how well I know like what is that like if your friend tries to tell you something about your man like
Yeah,
saying that
cheating
he's not
on you or
good
some
for
shit.
you or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well I mean it depends on how good that like friend is to me. Like if I don't really know her, then why would I listen to her? But if I do, if that's like my best friend, I would definitely like take that into consideration and start thinking about things differently in my relationship and looking at stuff from other people's point of view. Not I'm in love, everything's okay. You know? Like thinking about it from.
All right. What about you?
I have to see the question again, to be honest.
Let's pull it back up then. Basically, they're saying is if your guy, you pointing out a man's sexual, basically what you've been doing with her the whole time, talking about a man's sexual infidelity, is that a problem? Can we pull it up?
Like if he's cheating, are you telling your best friend he's cheating?
Yeah.
If he's cheating,
is
and
the
I'm telling
SA
my best
teacher
friend
tipped
he's cheating.
$35.
At my
Myron,
baby,
the thing is,
Basically, if your
you're
man is
throwing
cheating
around
on
too
you-
many big words. This lady's talking about God. The Bible says you can only find God through a man.
What the fuck is on my
Oh, he's
And
talking
God
about her.
also said, don't trust men.
Read Timothy.
Yeah, wrong with you.
What?
Don't trust men. Don't put your trust in men.
Don't trust that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Everybody though.
They all some
Exactly.
cheaters and he probably suck.
What does it have to do with the cost of tea in China? Because she cherry-picked that one, which is another form of Womaneese, another part of it. She cherry-picked it because she thought it advances her narrative. I don't trust men, so the Bible says don't trust men. Yeah, they're talking about men as a whole. And to be more precise, they're talking about Gentiles and the greater part of the world that doesn't know of the teachings of Jesus Christ. So, you're wrong, honey bunny. Wrong, 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 wrong. I love this soundboard. It took a while. We got a hold of it. We're tweaking it and playing with it. We're getting more and more stuff in it. Here we go. Let's get back to it.
Wait, what?
Y'all don't know that song? Sorry.
All right, we go.
All right. Yeah, this is what it says. So, ladies, do you think women that expose your man's sexual infidelity are actually looking out for you?
Oh, okay, I get it. So if I was to be talking to my friend about my relationship, do I think like just because she's
Bro, you
trying
guys
to
gotta
give
ask
me,
simpler questions, niggas.
Y'all really finna
you trying
fucking
to say I
try
don't
us.
understand it? I understand what the fuck he's saying. I'm just
I
trying.
gotta get food.
All right, go ahead. Screw it. Go ahead.
Basically, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Ask easier questions, niggas. What's
Cause
wrong with you guys, man? You guys not see this panel, man? You guys gotta ask easier questions, man.
I'm convinced none of them like women.
Supercalifragilistic.
I mean, I do, man. But
They
Okay. Because they ask questions that you can't answer, they don't like you? Make the math math. Because right now it's not mathing. If the definition of misogyny is the dislike or hatred of a woman, of women, how does asking questions that you know the answer to and they don't, how does that make you hate them? I don't understand it. Just like I don't understand when women come on these shows, these red pill shows, where they know they're going to be ridiculed. They know people are going to be up on them. They know that that the questions they ask are going to paint them in a bad light, and yet they still go on it. Why? That makes no sense. If someone told me, excuse me, if someone told me that there's a show they want me to go on, and I do my homework before going on the show, as you're supposed to do. And when I say that, I mean watch a couple episodes, not just clips, a couple episodes, so I can understand where they're going and why they're going that way. And I see that me going on that show is not going to do me any good. I'm not going on it. Thanks, but no thanks. That's all. And yet you constantly get women on here that I thought we was going to talk about this. No, well then you thought wrong. I thought we were talking about relationships and everything, and then said the other thing. No, we're there on this podcast. This podcast in particular is being shown so that guys know what to look for and what to avoid in trying to attract a potential mate in today's society. This is how they think. This is how they act. This is what they do. This is what they say. Don't fall for the okie doke. That's why these shows, this is why Fresh and Fit exists. And other shows, more importantly, are more or less are in the same field. I'm not like them. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to give you advice. I'm simply painting another point of view. That's all I'm doing. Anything that happens after that, whether indirectly or directly, is on you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. That's not my place. That's not my job. I'm here to show you this is how they act. My reasoning as to why they act that way and what you need to do to keep your sanity about yourself. As they say, point blank period. Which I personally can't stand. Let's get back to it.
don't like women.
I don't know if it's they don't like women. I think it's just
Y'all don't like women.
okay. So being critical of women means they don't like women.
All night. Y'all don't like women?
I like women.
I doubt it. Well, I don't know. You wasn't saying much.
Here's the thing. They didn't really start making fun of you guys until you guys started talking.
No, fuck that.
No, they been saying stuff.
Yeah, they
when we
only-
was on here, ghetto, Section 8, this. I don't really give a fuck, but at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
but
it's still
like they're
Bitch
making
trying to
jokes
make me
now
sound
because
I'm
like
stupid, but bitch, I understand what the fuck.
I'm not a
everybody's
hoe, I'm a
asking me and
bitch.
Trying to make it seem like I'm fucking stupid, like I understand.
Well,
what
scroll
the
if you're
fuck.
not. I mean, just answer the question. That's
Yeah,
it.
dude,
So
I
what's that?
mean-
Oh. You do care. You do give an F. Because if you didn't give an F, you wouldn't talk about it. Let's face it, you're on this podcast, this one right here, is here for clout. And that's it. Here's your 15 minutes of fame. Or your 15 minutes of infamy, if I'm going to be honest about it. Nothing about you says wife. Nothing about this get up here says wifey. You're dressed immodestly. You got tats. That's not a good look. You're wearing straight hair. There is not a black woman on this planet with hair that's straight or that long. Black people's hair, on a whole, doesn't get that long. Can it happen? Yes. Does it happen? No. And then you open your mouth, and all pretense of wifey go out the window. You sound like a man. You sound like one. Let's get back to it again.
Don't
Mom
get mad
over
about
here
it
trying to
because.
act like a bitch stupid. Like I
mean,
ain't understand what the fuck you was
But
talking
if
about.
you're not stupid.
Okay, and this one here, another tatted up chick, is getting all in her feelings, and we all know how that ends. Let's watch it.
Wait, just answer the question, Skrilla.
I was just restating the question.
Okay, then
Bro.
And
answer
then he
it.
trying to act like I don't understand. Talking
It's a
about they need
joke.
to ask
It's
lower
fine. Like,
questions. They
he
need
talks
to
about Me
restate
Too
their
and
questions so a
Fresh.
bitch can
It's okay.
understand, but I understood.
Okay,
Bro,
just answer the
you
question.
gotta
Yeah.
just chill out, man. You're getting a little too triggered right now over a
Cause you sound
question.
like it's like a bit stupid.
It's the internet.
Telling them to ask
Bro, what
like
the hell?
most
It's the
simple
internet.
questions,
I
bro.
Just
mean-
relax, man.
Fuck.
Just relax.
Skrilla, if you're not stupid, just answer the question.
And that's just rocking. And what they're saying is true. If you understand the question, answer it. Answer the flipping question. And if you don't have an answer, say you don't have an answer for it. Does it sound like you sound stupid? Yes. But then you open your mouth in this instance, and there's no doubt. Yeah, she's stupid.
Fine.
So
If
why
it's-
when I was trying
Also-
to answer it,
also, put your
he
headphones
said
on.
something. When I was
Put your
trying to
headphones on.
answer it, Myron gonna say something. When I was trying
Skrilla,
to
it's been a
answer
long
it.
time. It's a podcast. Don't get triggered over one thing. you
So
say.
if it's just the internet, why she gotta delete her Instagram?
Whoa, whoa. What the flip does that have to do with the cost of tea in China? What? She's talking about how she's trying to say something and Myron's interrupting it, which is perfectly within his purview because A, he's the host, the co-host, one of the hosts. He's one of the show's hosts. Or he's the co-host of the show. And more importantly, he's looking for a simple answer. If he wants you to expand on it, he'll ask you for that. But people don't understand that. This is why, and shout out to How to Survive a Podcast, one of the things that you were taught from the very beginning is keep your answers short, sweet, and to the point. If they want to know more, they'll ask you for more. If they don't, they won't, and you just keep it right on rolling. Now she's upset about that. And this was talking about stopping the Instagram, which they had a conversation about half hour ago. And she's still holding on to that. Yeah, you're stupid. The question isn't whether you're stupid or not. The question now becomes, how stupid are you? And I'm betting you haven't even scratched the surface of your stupidity yet.
So I'm
Why are we going back? It's a question. It's a question.
Because if it's just Instagram,
It's a question, man. Damn.
I'm just saying,
How the
like,
hell does she link that back?
I'm just saying. Yeah, saying nothing. I cramp to understand. I don't understand people. I really, really don't. And then she's gonna laugh about it. Like she said, it's so funny. How come you're the only person laughing about it? Look at this. She's cracking herself up, and nobody else is laughing. Matter of fact, you got two people here that are like, oh my God. Now, Fresh is laughing, but Fresh is laughing at you. He's not laughing with you, and there's a huge difference. Now, he's not laughing with you, he's laughing at you. Oh my God. Check out how stupid this chick is. Dig her stupidity. Does it not make you want to laugh too? This whole thing. I'm gonna let this play a little. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let this play for a bit. I'm not gonna say anything. Then I'm gonna stop it, and then we'll really get into it. But keep in mind the doublespeak. Keep in mind the womanese, and keep in mind the delusion. Let's get back to it.
It's a question, you know.
Bro, let's just finish these questions, man.
Bro, this shit
That's
crazy.
Okay, MMA clips.
This is
No one on this panel can tell you what 3 times 7 is.
21.
So anyway,
Good stuff,
There
okay.
you go.
like, that's
Hey,
a dumbass
prove them wrong,
question.
girls. Don't get mad. Prove them wrong.
Josiah,
Like what?
who thought you guys that this trash ratchet behavior was empowering and desirable? Serious question. Do you consider yourself high value?
Oh, this is coming actually from a girl. They're asking the ladies. Ladies, do you guys consider yourselves high value?
Just raise your hand if you do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
of course.
I do.
Josie, come on,
I
man.
really do.
Been that bitch, still that bitch.
All right, there you go. Gaz says the cap and misandry is strong with this graveyard womb. Having whole bots mark my words. Whole Tron gonna be coming out tonight. God damn, nigga.
Like a 10-year-old.
Hold on, what did he say? What?
Don't worry about it. Fresh updates. We're doing some fresh.
Unsexy.
Lunch-
Sexy red.
Lunch Lady 2. Michael Jackson
Who's
2.
lunch lady?
Black Widow 1. Skinny
Oh, they called you the lunch lady.
Skinny Sarah J 2. Unsexy Red 2.
Unsexy red.
Unsexy.
See, that's why I didn't want to be
Oh
on
my
this
God.
side, 'cause this camera got me looking real crazy, because y'all not gonna call me sexy red.
Oh my God.
It don't matter what she put on, she look dirty.
We're
It
at
made me
3,800,
unfuck
man.
from
We
it.
need to have
Lunch lady.
4,000 guys. 4,000, goddammit. I don't want to have to fucking stop
wanna
the show,
play?
goddammit.
Also, guys, join the email list, man.
Oh, yeah.
We have a free Zoom call every Wednesday, man. It was fire today. And again, we got a Zoom call for the paid members this weekend.
Yes. Yeah, guys. Click the link below.
Down
Join
below.
the email list. Don't forget to do that.
For
And then
free.
also like the fucking video. Free content for y'all niggas, man. We got 5,300 you guys watch right now. We're going to be cutting a rumble here soon. But, guys, get the likes up to 4,000. I'll read one or two more chats here. Question, ladies, what's worse? Your boyfriend having sex with another woman or him providing for another woman paying her bills?
Him paying her bills.
Bills?
Him paying her motherfucking
Hold
bills.
on,
Bitch, I need all
hold
the
on.
money.
Whoa. One at a time.
All bills, all bills.
All bills?
Yeah.
Bills, yes.
Can't pay my bills. Can't
Interesting.
pay my
HK.
It's sex.
Yeah.
It's sex for me.
Back, I know. Do you see what you look like? Of course he's going to cheat. Yo, what the fuck? Okay. Alacosa.
Say what?
Don't worry about it. I have 2 questions for the ladies. Pick the best one. Number
Hold on,
one.
man. We still at 3,800, bro. Yo, guys. Do I really gotta fucking stop the show, man? Guys, get the likes up to 4,000. We need what? 104? Yeah, 3896. Yeah, 104. Okay, we got 5,000 plus y'all watching on YouTube. Another 4,000 or 5,000 watching on Rumble. We got, I see 21K views on X. We got 300 plus you guys watching on Cast Club. Like the goddamn video, bro. We're at 3,900. 100 more likes. Let's hit 4,000. I don't want to fucking have to stop the show, but I keep having to do this shit because you guys want to be fucking assholes and
Mike
not like the
tipped
video.
$35. I like intelligent woman. It's okay to be stupid. Not everyone can be smart. Myron, you have a lot of patience. The girl next to you has been lied to. She's been lost too many times today. The girl in the middle, you have some sense, but it's still cooked.
Did you notice? Did you notice how when they were talking about the girl to her left, she started shimmying. Why? That wasn't called for.
Oh, man.
Yo,
All right.
what the fuck?
We're at 3982. Oh, look, now it's flying up. Guys, 4,000, bro.
Shit.
4,000. We need 4,000.
Yep, we're here.
We hit 4K?
Yep.
All right, sweet. Okay, I guess
W.
the counter. All right, awesome. Let's
All
go
right.
back to it then.
Did ladies have questions too as well?
Yeah, we do. We'll do that on Rumble. I have 3 questions, ladies. Pick the best one. Number 1, if you could pick, guys. No, I want 4,100 now. By the time I'm done with this shit, 4,100, so I don't stop the show again. If I have 3 questions for ladies, pick the best one. Number 1, if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self about dating, what would it be? Damn, nigga, you're really stretching this shit out. How do you personally define high value in a man? And then 3, how do you personally define high
That's the
value in a
same
man?
damn
Okay,
shit.
same shit again. All right, so we'll go with the first one. One piece of advice you give yourself to your younger self about dating, what would it be? We can start here, actually.
Short and sweet.
Because I think you're the oldest one on the panel, so we'll start with you. Go ahead.
Keep your virginity long as possible.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
You know, hold on. How about this? Let me ask this question then. Give up your Instagram or get your virginity back. Which one are you doing?
You said what?
Give up your Instagram or get your virginity back. Which one are you doing?
Give up the Instagram.
To get the virginity back? Okay. Interesting. So you give it up for virginity back, but not for a man. That makes sense.
Nope. Don't.
All right.
Unflipping real. Unflipping real. There's only so much of this stuff you can take. And after that, everything becomes a blur. We have now passed the point of no return. We've gone beyond entertaining into the realm of annoying. They are now annoying. This one here should have been kicked off an hour and a half ago. Now, I understand why they're doing it. I understand why. And they're doing it because it's entertainment. It gets the ratings up, it gets the likes up, gets the subscriptions up. And although they're demonetized, it gets sponsorship on other platforms and keeps them going. So it's understandable from an entertainment standpoint. From an intellectual standpoint, no, it's not. She should be casted. They need to introduce her to the Punisher. don't know how much more of this I can take. Let's try to get into a little bit more of it.
What about you?
Which question? The one there or the one you just asked?
No. One tip that you would give your younger self to finding a guy.
It wasn't finding a guy. It said just dating advice.
Yeah, dating. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, same thing. Dealing with
I
men.
would tell my younger self to take things easy.
Did you hear what she said? Like dating and finding a man are two different things. They're the same thing. Because when you find somebody, you date them. Hence the term, I met someone. Because you found somebody that you look to elevate the talking to into something more. It's unbelievable. And one thing Myron said that's so true is that these women can be base stupidity, but they have nothing to worry about because somebody will wife them up. Dumb as a bag of rocks. But it doesn't matter because somebody somewhere is going to say, I'll get that one. And they'll get her. But the part that no one wants to talk about, and when it's brought up to them, they ignore it or they deny it, is the fact that the guys that they actually like, and there's the difference. The guys that they actually want to spend time with, the guys that they want to pursue, to be a girlfriend and ultimately to be a wife, those guys don't want them. But it's not like that. Will they smash them? Abso-flippin-lutely. All day, every day, and twice on Sundays. So in that sense, they've got nothing to worry about. I bet you Miss Tat over here, as dumb as she is, and she's plain stupid, but as dumb as she is, I bet you she doesn't find a problem talking to people and meeting people, AKA guys. But that's where it stops, and they don't get it. Or, to be more precise about it, they do get it. They just don't care. They get it. They understand it. They don't agree with it, so they dismiss it and ignore it. And it always comes back to bite them on the keister. Always. And again, because it doesn't fit their worldview, they ignore it. Let's listen to a little bit more of this.
Don't fall in love so quick just because somebody's sweet talking, you're being affectionate to you, and that's what you're looking for. Chill.
Oh. Oh. Womaneese. Double talk. It's something that you want, but you should chill. Is that an oxymoron or what? If it's something that you want, you're going to pursue it because it's what you want. But you're saying, no, you should chill. You should fight the basic urge to go for what you want because reasons. And I know I've said that a reason is an excuse that that nobody wants to hear, but or actually, I had that in reverse. A reason is an excuse no one wants to hear.
And wait till you fall in love to see you really.
But I can't do it. I can't do it. You're in love. Wait to fall in love. No. You're in love. So again, what are you saying? This clip is 26 minutes 37 seconds, and spoiler alert, the chick with the hat and the gold pendant on gets kicked. But the whole thrust of this podcast and this episode in particular is the fact that women, modern women, for the most part, talk out the side of their neck. And they'll say stuff, and you feel me? Am I making sense? And you gotta be honest. No, you're not. Please explain it to me. Pretend I'm a 5-year-old and break it down. Because maybe then we'll get somewhere, because you're actually speaking to me in a way that anybody can understand, not just me, anybody. Let's wrap it up. The delusion that women display today is nothing short of horrifying. A lot of times you can see what's coming a mile away. They don't hide it very well. But it's like most things today. They don't even tend to hide things anymore. They just come out and say it. Whereas before, they might be this way, but they at least have enough sense and decency to mask it to some degree. No, today, it's out with it. And we're supposed to accept it. Oh, she's got some titties, so I'm going to go for it. She showed me some booty, so I can go for it. She's blinking her eyes at me, so I'm going to go for it. Shout out to Belle Biv DeVoe. Never trust a big butt and a smile. And the reason why you don't trust a big butt and a smile is because there might not be anything behind it. And with that, we come to the end of another one. If you made it this far, why not show some love and hit that like button? Takes a second out your day, not even. And goes a long way to helping us bring our content to more and more people. And we operate in the power of 5. So hit the like button, comment on it. Good, bad, or indifferent. Type it out. We'd love to hear about it. We want to know. Subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Fourth one is, wait, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, no. I can't remember. But ultimately, we want you to share it. If you like the content, chances are someone in your crew will like it too. Share the love. Spread the love. After that, I'm going to have a drink. Because dealing with 304s is thirsty work. So until the next, this is OBJ, your host, saying thanks for watching. Take care of each other. Peace be with you all. We gone.